Hey guys, hope you guys had a good day. I did, of course, I already told you. Let's start out with this song. Has a lot to do with what I'm talking about. Constantly. I can't wait to go swimming and be like, Trumbo! Okay. Let's do this, shall we? Sorry, I couldn't stand like looking down at you guys, so I had to like fix this and collaborate something. So, okay, so a dream doesn't come at you screaming, for one. It actually comes with like this whisper that you can barely hear, that is like kind of like your inner self like saying what you want to do, and you kind of get scared because it sounds like a lot. Then it like it kind of just sneaks up on you when you're least expecting it, right? But man, that moment before all of this in my life was one of the most darkest moments ever. Where I was at, what I was doing, I mean, it was right after Christmas, like no heat, no water, no nothing. Like, I was hiding in a trailer, you know, like it was sad. Like my motivation was straight up gone. Like I was just ready to die. It was ready to take me already. Man, like, why do I have to keep going through this? What is this reason? Why do I have to keep feeling like this? I just, you know, what did I do to be so miserable, I guess? Like, I don't know, maybe that's how I seen it, and maybe a bunch of you see it that way also, but that's exactly how I was seeing it. And sorry, I didn't want to live anymore. And I know you guys have been there. You know, like I've said before, I would picture, like, when I was dope sick, I would take a bunch of baths. Like, that was my thing. I would get up at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning and like take baths and just lay in that water, and I would just like hold my breath and go underwater, and I would picture what my kids' faces or my kids' dad's face would look like when they came in and found me like that. I would picture myself like above myself, drowning, you know, like these were the thoughts going through my head as I was ready to just give up. Like I didn't have the, I guess, the balls, if that's what you want to call it, to do it, because I always figure like that would be awful, to drown. I would hate to drown or die in a fire. Like, but I could never do it right with a needle, evidently. But be who you're supposed to be. Don't let somebody stop you from being the person that you are. You have fear and you have faith. Which one are you going to walk with? Are you going to walk with the faith and have a good life and trust something bigger than you to get you through it? Or are you going to let fear take over, even though, you know, when you get clean, you start to get scared. But while we were all numbed up and on the needle and all that, we had no fear about anything. And look at all the crap we were doing. Well, at least what I was doing. I was, you know, dancing for Mexicans. I was trusting people that I had no clue. I was just letting people do things to me that they shouldn't even wanted to pay somebody to do that to somebody. It blows my mind how much men, you know, especially, men, yeah, will take advantage of a girl that's in addiction, that needs help, that needs money, and they know exactly what they can throw in her face to get whatever they want out of them. That's crazy. It's so crazy. Because now that I think about it, like, seriously, man. They knew exactly what to say. They knew exactly what I wanted. And they knew, I guess just like me, how I would manipulate them. But they knew how to manipulate me, too. All they had to do was say they had money, and I would, alright, what do you want to do this time? You know, are you going to beat me up? Or are you going to, you know, like... And it's crazy. If only people knew how it is to be an addict. The things that go through our minds. They wouldn't believe it. Greatness is in you. You can't be scared. You can't be afraid. Whatever you have been called to do, just do it. What? Things won't just come to you. You have to be willing to fight. They aren't going to give you freedom. You have to earn it. You have to take it, and you have to grab it and run with it. Go, grab it, get it, and be gone. Don't let all the distraction distract you. Don't let all this little stuff take your focus on what is important. Don't let little things try to get in your way of doing what is important to you. Just because you fail does not at all mean that you are a failure at all. When life hits you, keep going. Like, don't quit, don't give up just because it gets hard. That means there's something good going to come out of it. You know? To achieve greatness, a person deserves, you know, we have to go through a lot of pain. You know, we do. We have to go through a lot of pain to get something good or to get something great. Because if we didn't go through that and we didn't know what we got at the end of that, do you really think that we would think it was that great? It makes sense. It wouldn't be worth it, and it wouldn't be great if we didn't experience the stuff we had to do to get it. Like, that's just the same thing about... Never mind. You'll have setbacks, and you'll, you know, but you can get there. You can push through it. You can push harder and harder and whatever, you know. Okay, that's cool. If you hit an oak tree, right? If you hit an oak tree 1,000 in different spots, what's going to happen? Nothing. Like, nothing. You're just going to keep hitting it, you know? What's going to happen if you hit that same spot over and over again 1,000 times? That tree's eventually going to fall. It's going to fall, and you are going to bring that mother down. And then you can yell, Geronimo! That's why I play that song. Good thinking, huh? You're going to do the impossible. You're not only unique, you're not only special, you're special in the inside. But you have to believe that. You have to believe it with everything in you. That needs to be the reality of you. Like, there is nobody else that is like you. You can't be soft. You can't be scared. You can't give up every time it gets hard. Like, I'm trying to tell you that if you fight your way through whatever battle, whatever struggle, whatever fight, whatever disease, whatever, fear isn't bigger than you. And if it was easy, everybody would do it, and it wouldn't be anything. If you're going to win this, man, if you're going to win this fight of your life, by all means, you can't be afraid to fight. Determination, baby. That is it. Determination. You got to be determined to take it on, head on. You have to own this moment, man. Own this fight. Own your life. Because nobody else will. The impossible is just a big word thrown around by a little guy. That's all it is. That's all it is. So you've gotten this far, right? If you were going to quit, you should have done it a long time ago. There's no reason to quit now. You've gone too far. Show everyone, your kids, your parents, and mostly yourself, that nothing is impossible. Be that football player that gets that feeling that he gets to throw the ball down at the end of a touchdown. You know, like, that is the coolest thing to watch. Like, he gets so excited, like, heck yeah, I made that touchdown. Wham! You know? Do that, man. Throw that football down. You know? That's what's up. That's awesome. Heck yeah, man. I'll throw that football down every day. Because I'm doing this, man. I'm doing it. And I love it. So, on that note, what should we listen to? We can't go all the way. No, just kidding. Okay, this is a girly song, so just bear with me. I like it. But have a great night, guys. I will see you in the morning before my interview. Remember, October 4th, alright? Me and my buddy, Brandon, are getting this together. We are getting ready to see how many people we can get together. Or we're going to see what the prices are on renting buses. See how many people can fit on the buses and how many buses that we will need to go to Washington, D.C. And we're going to go either a day or two before October 4th because I think it would be fun if we all went, got a history lesson while we were up there, because I don't know about you guys, but I've never in my life, even when I went to Washington in 8th grade, man, I was too worried about the boys on the trip, you know? Like, I didn't pay attention to Lincoln's house and, you know, all the monuments and stuff. And, you know, now they got the whole 9/11 thing. Or is that in New York? Maybe that's in New York. I'm sorry. I need a history lesson. So, we're going to see what we can do. See if we can get some sponsors and make this trip happen. Because Washington needs to hear what we have to say. So, share this. Get it out there, man. Get it to Ellen. We need her help. Alright. Have a good day, guys. Night. Sorry. That is your fate. Until you think you might surrender. Baby, I'm not ashamed to say that my hopes will grow in splendor. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Coming from Tiffany Robinson, Marengo, Ohio. Most grateful woman battling addiction. Good night.